What is up, disc golf fans, and welcome back to the 2023 Heatland Open Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour stop number 7, presented here by Innova Discs. My name is Chris German. Along beside me, we have Derek Scull, and we are here for the final stop. Man, this course is something.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying watching the front nine. This truly is honestly one of the best examples of short, technical, required shot shaping, really thinking about the gameplay here. And we see Dennis Augustsson with 8 down through 9. That is so much green on the card. He is lighting it up, and I'm enjoying every minute of it.
Yeah, only blemish was there from Gustav as we're going to move into hole 10, a 285-foot, 87-meter par 3. Little island here with some hazards, so got to make sure you get it to stick. And this will play as hazard, so he will be putting from over there with a stroke penalty, so I think we might see our first blemish from Dennis. So we have Morten Brenna. He put down a 5 down as that slides and stays.
Oh, man.
He had a pretty solid front nine there. Definitely just strung some birdies here or there. Pars when he needed them. And then Elias Luukkonen also at 5 down.
Looks like he's going stable putter.
Great shot there.
Tactic, maybe.
Yeah.
And that was exactly what I was expecting to see out of him. Just the touch, the finesse.
Yeah, you hang something out to the right there and just let it finish.
Oh.
Gustav, unfortunately, not going to make it to the island. So he will be putting with an extra stroke. So this is his 3rd stroke.
A little low.
Dennis really gives that
man.
bid. That's going to find the hazard again. Wow.
This is tough.
Yeah, this course, very, very tight. Very, very technical. That's going to be a double bogey for Dennis. And the OB, it's placed very tastefully, I would say. It's not like overwhelming or anything. It's not overwhelming or anything, but it's just when it pops up, it could really bite you, as we saw on hole 5 there with Gustav and here with Dennis. Luukkonen looking to get a turkey. Does just that, ties himself up with Dennis. 6 down. Morten with his par. And Gustav, if you take that +5 and then he just took a double there, I mean, he should be at almost 8 under with the round he's having. Just a couple of blemishes.
As we get into hole 11, 256, 78-meter par 3, it's a lot of movement from left to right pretty much the whole way. So we're finding ourselves yet another turnover shot for the righties.
Yeah, it sets up so good for this angle. Just a nice righty backhand turnover shot. And just have it finish out there at the end.
I like the idea of having it carry higher to give it more of a chance of flattening out, nestling up into the green.
Yeah. Can take the forehand route, do something just like that, put yourself well inside the circle. And then I love this shot here from Dennis.
Yeah,
little
interesting
lefty
play.
Little lefty Annie forehand, gets caught up.
Bad reaction.
Cut rolls. So it was not executed, but I like the idea.
Yeah, I'd like to hear from him about, why choosing that over a standard hyzer shot.
I think it sets up just for a better line, just like with the righty backhand turnover flex shot. I just think that angle and spin of how it's coming out will get you to the basket a little easier. I think the left side just is a little tight for the hyzer shot. I was actually surprised that the righty forehand got up so far. So I just didn't think the angle was there.
Close.
Elias is going to have to take his par. Good birdie there from Morten.
That's actually like a pretty nice forehand on this one.
Is that a CTP pin there in the ground?
I think so.
I always like when bigger events still incorporate fun, gamified prizes and things like that for the players.
No.
Yeah, especially at this top level here. Birdie and a couple of pars. So that's going to bring us into hole 12. 325 foot, 99-meter par 3. This one nice and straight. A lot of trees to contend with here. You just have a slight little finish there to the left. So something nice and straight with just a little bit of finish there. So Morten does just that.
Oh no, it's coming back.
It doesn't look like it really climbed that hill there, but should be great position nonetheless.
Yeah, this one's tough because that hillside there at the end, so the disc is already kind of finishing and coming down, and then you have the hillside to contend with that you have to kind of get over. So very, very tough hole to actually park the shot, I think.
Yeah, and I mean, that boulder is kind of acting as the guardian.
Dennis with a sick hyzer flip, a little low.
Right there in the middle. Got a great look at the pin.
Yeah, he should be giving himself a good circle 2 bid for probably about 15, 20 meters.
That one got pulled a little bit to the right, caught up on some of those high limbs. Didn't quite see where it finished.
This needs to slow down. The great shot there. Oh yeah, he is on the dance floor with that one.
Enough to hit metal.
Dennis starting to slow down here.
Yeah, and I think he's feeling it himself.
Yeah, the rest of the card is starting to pass him now, so all that great work done on the front nine starting to slowly dissipate. Luukkonen just unfortunately can't get that birdie putt in. Had a good chance there. Gustav just...
Hi, I'm Innova Team Captain Nate Sexton. Welcome to our instructional disc golf series. Maybe even bank over to the right, and that's going to give the putt loft. Slight flex line, so you'll see this come out a little bit higher to give you a variety of different shot shapes. The farthest away player should go first towards the basket.
Welcome back. Hole 13, 394 foot, 120 meter. We got ourselves another left to right turning shot. A little tighter than the last one here. Teeing off from a higher elevation as well.
Yeah, a little more distance too. You have a little bit more room up here, so you could really hang one out high to be able to get all the way down. So that gets caught up near the end. That was looking pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I could have done for maybe a steeper angle of release. Saw off that corner of just a tad bit more.
Like this is looking pretty good if it keeps pushing right. Keep going.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So that play, you just want something flippy and beat to hell.
Here comes another one of those really cool Annie forehands.
Stable up.
And that's definitely the more sawn off that I was talking about. And as you can see,
Wow, that was amazing. That was such a good shot.
yeah, he's playing closer to that right side of the fairway to get around that hump.
Nice.
Plenty
Yeah,
of time to flatten out.
It just truly is the better shot here. It's just the angle and the spin, that righty backhand, same as what he's throwing there with the lefty forehand. It's really the best way to get to the pin.
And I like this if it keeps pushing.
This is going to
Yeah.
go long of the basket a little.
That's the one.
Just maybe pushed a little too much.
That's line.
Wow, that was a good bid.
Slightly obstructed here for Elias.
It's kind of been the theme of his day so far.
Yeah, and you can see right there, I mean, that was absolutely in his head. Just not able to really commit to the right angle on the putter so much for fear of pulling it into that tree, leaving yourself with more on the bone. So I think, like, you know, to miss it, that's missing it further. Oh,
No,
well, I guess
not
it's
with-
all for naught then, I guess.
Yeah. Sound of the band is never a good sound.
No, it stopped me in my tracks with my train of thought.
Dennis, though, with the amazing shot, well-deserved birdie. So he's going to be picking up a stroke on the entire card. Gustav, unfortunately, not able to get that putt to stick.
Yeah, and I was just about to comment on the lackluster start to the back nine here for Dennis, and right here in the nick of time, we see a little hint of green again.
Yeah, this back nine is very challenging as we're going to move into hole 14, 607 foot, 185 meter par 4. Guess what the theme is here? The old left to right here. Nice dog leg.
Oh, yeah.
Almost like a U shape at this point. Very strong turn here. And then you have a slight finish to the left. Another really good two-shot par 4 here. Dennis making it look easy. This sets up perfect for the lefty. This is a very lefty-friendly course, especially a lefty that has a forehand.
And this is a good example of something that you want to commit to the angle. If you have something that goes too straight, you're going to leave yourself with not much extra, as you could kind of pinch yourself off there.
Yeah, and that tree is in such a good spot there. Really kind of gets you in the way. Goal is to just
Oh, wow.
That's good, right?
get around that tree. That's pretty
great.
good.
No worries. I mean, even if you wanted an extra 20 to 30 feet distance, I mean, at that point, it doesn't really matter because you're really just setting yourself up for your next shot as long as it's clean.
Yeah, you can just see this angle here from Elias. He still has a lot of work.
Hold it.
Oh, oh man. Almost threading the needle.
Yeah, that was looking good. He should be able to save par from there, not being too much distance, but with the rest of the card in really great position for birdie.
Looks like that gets away from him, but he gets a favorable kick closer towards the basket compared to where he would have been.
Gustav catches a couple limbs, going to bring him a little short.
The flex line from there is definitely looking really good.
Yeah, that was looking great. As this needs to get sneaky, not hit anything, and it does. About 40 feet out there for Dennis.
Just a little chip sidearm here for Elias.
Yeah, nice approach there.
No!
These guys are going to clean up a couple pars. These guys within circle 2 here, trying to give themselves a good look for birdie. And Dennis a little closer than I thought, actually. He's inside the circle, and he's going to take a birdie from the cart again.
It also looked a little more crowded from our original angle as well, so it was good to see he had a line from there.
Yeah, as he now had a little bit of a hiccup there in the middle, but he is starting to pick it up again. He's got 2 in a row. It's Gustav. Good par save there. Still sitting at +4. Not the round he really wanted today, but just needs to finish strong here, try to get himself back down to even.
Hole 15, 322 foot, 98 meter, par 4. Not quite the left to right like we've been seeing. This is more of a serpentine fairway. Really, it looks like you want something to drift slightly to the right and just push forward.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Lite lägre bak.
Dennis getting caught up there. Got a good chunk down the fairway.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm.
Miss it. Everything.
Miss what?
Miss it.
I thought that was like in the middle of...
And that was the push I was
but it's
looking
little bit
for.
trees on the
Yeah. I think there was an error on our graphics there. This has to be a par 3. A little too short for a par 4 here.
That fades. Oh, yeah. Fade back a little. Yeah, nice shot.
So he'll be putting from there. Circle 2 look. So Luukkonen is looking for some green on the scorecard.
It's going to be tough getting it from there. Even still finding himself obstructed.
Yeah, that is just... It's just one of them rounds, you know?
Yeah, it's like he let off on the gas just a little bit. Dennis got a little rejuvenation, starting to see himself climb back up.
And Morten...
Another
Man,
left side.
Yeah, so many weak side misses today. Luukkonen's able to get in there, but he didn't make it look comfortable. Dennis in as well. The rest should be a couple cleanups.
I think this golfing can improve our community in many ways. It brings people together.
That maybe some of these kids who feel a little bit lost could find something like disc golf, find friends, find people to come together and play the sport.
Encouraging people to work together, kids to know one another, love one another.
A way for these kids to have a really fun thing to do together.
I think that's what we need in the world, love one another and do life together.
All right, home stretch to this first round here. Hole 16, 243 foot, 74 meter, par 3. So when we're not doing dog legs or bends to the right, we are throwing the disc very straight. That's what you got to do here.
Thank you.
Yeah, beautifully outlined by these rows of trees, basically telling you exactly where you need to throw it.
Yeah, Dennis got caught up there right at the end. Otherwise, that would have scooted right under the basket.
That one's pulled over to the right.
It's Morten starting to slow down now. Hasn't gotten a birdie in a couple holes. That flip's so good. Oh, man.
What were you saying?
I don't even know.
I think he heard you and now wants to say, all right, I'll show you some green.
Oh gosh.
And another missed throw here.
Yeah,
for the card.
two guys short early right.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, not really in the position where you really need to kill it. I mean, only 243 feet, even short that distance, it requires a lot of finesse.
Luukkonen's story of his round, just, again, getting creative around these trees. That was a great par save.
Yeah. Wow.
Push that 2 straight on that approach there, and as long as your putter's feeling it. Dennis getting closer to that double-digit number.
Oh, wow.
And you could see with the body language there, that was uncharacteristic. Not a happy camper after that one. Great shot from Gustav. That just such a late turn on that disc.
All right, hole 17, 367 foot, 112 meter par 3. That sounds like a challenging par 3. We got slight elevation, a little bit more space than we've been seeing deep in the woods. The lefty backhand, I guess going for like the flex, that's an interesting play.
Yeah, or get something to flip up and just kind of finish a little to the left there. But yeah, slight elevation up as well. So it just makes it a little bit more challenging because you're throwing up, or at least it's the illusion of throwing up.
Well, it's if at your level shot is going right into the ground,
Just like
you know,
that.
100 feet out.
Yeah, this is a one.
And that's
great,
the angle you want.
Yeah, that is looking great.
That just got stopped up immediately. No ground play for him.
A lot of spin on the disc from Luukkonen, and somehow just glides all the way to pin high. Felt like that was going to go into the woods at any moment, and it just stayed right on the edge.
Oh, nice. Really nice. Cheers.
Wow, what a recovery.
Great shot from Dennis. We'll see if he can save par from inside the circle.
Tagging metal.
Bye.
And this one actually rolls away on
Oh,
Morten.
wow. That's dirty.
Yeah. And misses. He is not happy with that one. Just putting woes from everyone on the card, really. So that's now a couple missed putts from Luukkonen.
What are we seeing here?
I truly think because that tree was there, like Dennis truly I think was just trying to putt that as hard as he could, like just through
To
the
fight
tree.
through it.
Yeah.
Well, and it's like everything's coming up low for these players. It's like almost like, you know, based off of the numbers here, it's not very long. They're not killing themselves on these shots. So
Yeah, as we're gonna move into hole 18, 410 foot, 125 meter par 3, slightly downhill here. Great finishing hole.
oh, and it snuck through.
that's nice. That's the line.
Yes, that's the line.
Pushes a little deep there. Imagine if you had to land it on that little like bullseye. That was it.
I thought for a half a second, and I say, thinking to myself that is very mean. Elias following suit gets caught up early, so not quite the finish that he was hoping for. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Jeez.
Yeah. I didn't know the line was to the left of that tree.
All right, here's our final test.
Morten's like, I don't even want to throw it over there. I'm going to throw it to the other side.
I found my other line on the right.
Oh, man. He's going to get pinned high, probably almost 20 meters out.
Oh man.
Dennis didn't really have much swing space there. As you could see, he kept his forehand very tight to his body, not a full swing. Really just trying to use that wrist and his fingers to pop that out there, and he did get caught up, unfortunately.
Ooh. That was a good bid. I think that was Gustav. Just a layup there. Here is Gustav. So it must have been Dennis then. So that was for par for Dennis. Morten Brenna in for the par, 6 down for round 1. I would say very respectable round. Little up and down here or there. Strung together the birdies he needed. Should still be well within the competition to be able to push for a win here.
What a roller coaster for Dennis here on the back nine.
Yeah, great front nine, then a couple bogeys, couple birdies. 7 under though. Again, really good round. Just those 2 bogeys at the end just took him away from a lot. Gustav, other than that 1 or 2 holes, I mean, he puts together a pretty solid round. And Elias, just some putting woes today. Taking another look at the cards as they finish up here. Colorful though, a lot of red, a lot of green, a lot of gray, so good to see.
Here's our top 10 going into round 2. Looks like we will have 1 familiar face from today.
Yeah, a couple new faces to the Gatekeeper coverage here to finish out this Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour. It's very exciting.
Well, we are looking forward to continuing this event with you all. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you later.